Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Giveaway Show. Man, I'm Carl Specs Comic. I'm excited that you're here hanging out with us tonight and that we are going to have another fun night together. We're going to do some giveaways. We've got some special guests coming on shortly. And I've got the crew, the regular crew, holding it down with me tonight. So excited that they are here. And, man, we're going to have a good time. A couple quick things. I want to do a couple shout outs. I'm going to let the guys each say hello to everybody, and then we're gonna get right into it. Before we do that, though, I would be remiss in not shouting out our channel sponsor. So big shout out and thanks to Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys, 3 convenient locations in the greater Houston area. Man, their back issue bins are just packed and stocked. We just had a sale weekend there. Lots of fun, lots of people stop by. Hey, if you want access to all the cool books that they have, the steals and deals that they've got in their back issue bins, every Friday night, Comics on Demand going live at 6 p.m. Central is the place to be, right here on the YouTube channel. It's also on their Facebook page. It's simulcasting between the two, but you want to be there because there's tons of great books that are for sale that you can pick up, whether it's a pull box, whether it's a claim book, whether you exercise the on-demand feature, or whether you win an auction with one of the virtual sellers. So here, check it out. Instead of me telling you about Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys, let you take a quick 30-second look at their stores. Here they are. What's up, everybody? It's Carl's Collects Comics here, and I want to take a second to tell you about a sponsor of this video, Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. And if you're looking for your next favorite comic shop, this is the spot. Tons of back issues, all the key books you could be looking for, a friendly and helpful staff, and 3 locations across the greater Houston area region: Lake Jackson, NASA, and Galveston. So make sure and check out Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. All right, so that is Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys, and big thanks to them for presenting this show and sponsoring the channel and continuing to keep us stocked with awesome books. So tonight we're going to be doing giveaways. As the channel members got a sneak peek last night during the Carlson Friends Members Only live broadcast. I've got a couple book giveaways. So I'm going to do winner's choice on these. This is the facsimile for Batman Adventures 12 went live this past Wednesday. I have the action figure variant here. Somebody can choose from that. I love these personally, the Superpowers ones, and then I've also got the blank. So they did a blank version of it, and so each of these are, again, they're facsimile for Batman Adventures 12, which is the first appearance of Harley Quinn. You can enter to win that first giveaway. You can do #Gooden in the chat. Go ahead and start dropping that in as you get a chance. Also, make sure and hit that like button if you haven't already to help get the algorithm kicking and let people know that we're here. Our special guests for the night, surprise guests, are going to be dropping in a little bit later on, and they are going to have the second giveaway of the night. And we'll get a chance to tell you about that in just a moment, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's great to have them back on the channel, and I'm very excited to hear more about their upcoming announcement that they're going to make right here live. So let's go ahead. Let me let the guys each say hello. Here is the future Batman to give everybody a shout out. All right, future Batman, say hi to everybody real quick.
Hello, everybody.
Woo, woo.
That's it.
That was a cow.
That's all I'm going to say.
That runaway cow
happy Wednesday.
I like that Cobra Kai cap that you've got on there. That's pretty sweet.
I'm getting over rhino and like the rhino virus that my 1-year-old son gave me, and some other crap that is a high upper respiratory infection that somehow came out of nowhere as I was at the Pop Culture Con trying to do these panels with barely any voice that I somehow managed to get through. Anyways, I had a great time. We'll talk about that later, but thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll go from there. It sounded a little
All
bit
right.
better.
Let's take it on next to y'all hear him in the background. Cow. Here he is, folks. Full Comics.
Appreciate y'all guys being here tonight. Thank you guys for being here.
Show them now so we don't have to show them later.
Look at that. Look at that Jeff the Land Shark cat.
Hey, show the little baby shark. Let me see that one right there. Oh, that's so cute. Let me show the baby shark. Hey, show me the baby shark.
Thank y'all for being here tonight. Appreciate everybody being here. The like button, guys, like Future Batman was saying. I got
Future
a lot
Batman
of
was saying to show me
I'm going to show
baby
you,
shark.
but I just want to say that I did not get a signature from Carlos Collects Comics. His line was too long. Sorry, guys. I tried, but couldn't do it, man.
I should have known.
And stay tuned. I will show you his line.
All right. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what picture he has, but it scares me.
He has a picture of somebody else's line.
That's what it is.
Right.
All right, hey, let's do some shout outs to the chat. Remember, hashtag puddin is what you want to enter to win to have a chance. You want to enter that to have a chance to win one of these. These are the Batman Adventures 12 facsimiles. We got a
hey, everybody! If anybody wins, I need that blank one. Thank you.
All right, Australian AC is popping in to say good day. Good to see you, and down all the way down in Australia. El Green Machine, what's up, buddy? He's dropping the Carlos badge in there. I still need to do some more badges for the channel members here. What's up, Emma Dudley? Good to see you. Another one of our channel members hanging out, holding it down. She says hello, everybody. David Spider-Man Dodson, it's good to see you, buddy. He's one of our generous AOK folks. Let's see. Here I am dropping in the hashtag. Remember, it's hashtag puddin for this first one to get your chance to win. Emma Dudley, David Spider-Man Dotson. El Green Machine wants to know, is that Paul's new nickname? It just might be. All right, Wolverado dropping in saying hashtag puddin. Australian AC is dropping it in. Joffrey Castro, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. There's Liz Barnes. What's up? Another one of our channel members. Glad that you're here. Dagger Card says I want puddin as well. Let's see. Who gets a lot more interplay between everybody. It makes me feel grateful that I don't get sick anymore. Hashtag bulletproof. Three Good Nerds. Kids are great about sharing everything except their French fries, including the germs. That's right. I think Jen got some of that convention cred, is what it's called, when we're at a convention and all the germs are mixing together. Nice.
What are you really doing?
Liz Barnes says all mine to that stack of Nightwing books. All right, maybe next time, Paul. Hashtag epic fail. All right, Mr. Collector, what's up? Dropping in. There is Gerald Yates dropping in. Hashtag puddin. Good to see you. Aelwolf, what's up? Good to see. Oh, she's keeping it clean. She's mopping. All right, and then Gerald Yates' alternate account. Hashtag puddin. Hey, Gerald Yates is a channel member on both of his YouTube accounts. Man, that's going the extra mile. That's extreme support for the channel. Much appreciated. We love it. And hey, if you're not a channel member yet, the big question is why not? It's one of the coolest, best ways to get a customized, curated mystery box just for you every quarter. We've sent out some amazing books to different folks. So if you haven't become a channel member at the Dark Knight tier or above, it's highly recommended that you check it out. It's here on the channel. You can click join. It'll give you all the information you need about it, and you can sign up right here on the YouTube platform, and it'll automatically bill you each month. And and then you get comics on a quarterly basis. So those are fun for me to put together and fun for you guys to unwrap.
Don't worry, guys. I will go through them and make sure you get the right book.
And Paul does give me input into the different curated boxes that we send out. Well, hey, we're excited that you're here hanging out tonight and that you're here with us. We're going to go ahead and jump into, let's see, tell you what, we'll jump into showing off a couple of books. Oh, wait, yeah. So another benefit of being a channel member is that, let's say that you do for the first giveaway of the night, you can choose one of these, or if you're a channel member, you can snag tonight's upgrade giveaway, which is the Marvel Milestone Edition of X-Men #1. So that's a pretty fun. I love the milestone editions. I like picking them up and adding them into the run because they're just a really cool reprint. In fact, it's not a facsimile. It's a really cool reprint of some great Silver Age classic Marvel stuff. So if you're a channel member, you can upgrade to that giveaway. But tell you what, looks like one of our guests just popped into into backstage, so we're going to bring him out in just a minute and let him say hi to everybody. Y'all make sure, again, hit that like button if you haven't already. And for the first giveaway of the night, if you haven't entered the hashtag, go ahead and do it so you can get entered for your chance to win one of these great books. So let's go ahead and bring him out. This is so the special guests are from Gold Key Comics tonight, and they are here to share about an upcoming project that they've got, and we're real excited to hear about it. I'm going to just, as a quick promo, their first new launch, when the company was purchased by 4 childhood friends, and then they purchased it and they launched a brand new series alongside the Boris Karloff estate. They launched a Kickstarter for that very first title. I'm a proud backer. Here's my hardbound copy of Boris Karloff Gold Key Mysteries. It even came, because it hit all the gold, so it came with, I think, one of the stretch goals with this slipcase. So I've got this. I've also got my soft cover here and the vintage Gold Key book that they sent with every single backer, plus the little support pack here, little fun pack here. And my Gold Key bookmark is around here somewhere, but I wanted to share that real quick because they've got something else they're going to tell us about tonight for the next great project that they'll be launching as they reinvigorate this long-standing brand. So let's bring him out, folks. This is Arnold Guerrero. Arnold, I'm bringing you out right now, buddy. Hello, welcome to the giveaway show.
There he is. Finally, somebody at work.
Thanks for having me on, Carlos. Appreciate it. And
good,
thanks
good.
for being
and
back.
Also, oh yeah, of course. And then also we've got Anthony Carranza. He is back here. So I'm going to go ahead and add him into the chat as well. Anthony, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, hanging in there. Fun night.
Finally, somebody
Good
to
deal.
work with. Finally.
Hey, look, we're glad that y'all were able to join us and jump in. We messaged back and forth because we wanted to get this out ahead of the launch for the new project. But man, we're excited to spend a few minutes hanging out with you. Like I've been sharing with Arnold, I was a backer from the first Kickstarter for the Boris Karloff Gold Key Mysteries when it launched. So I got my cool slipcase hardback cover and the soft cover as well, and then my vintage Gold Key that came with it, and it had some pretty cool swag in it, including the Spec Tails Tater Tails guy. So that was pretty fun. So man, I was like, I've been following the Gold Key story, the revival story, for quite some time, and since it was very first announced, with great interest, because it's just such a cool idea to go back and get this vintage brand. And Lance came on a while back, and his interview is here on the channel as well, and he kind of walked through that story leading up to the first launch. But it's cool to touch base with you guys again and to hear about this next title that y'all are going to be doing. Let me switch out this background, and then Paul and Jen are going to step backstage, and we're gonna get started talking about it. So Paul, Jen, I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. All right. Well, good deal. Well, let's see. Let me see. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay. All right. So fellas, man, lay it on me. Tell me, where does Gold Key currently stand right now? How are things going over in y'all's world?
Well, we got issue 3 of the Boris Karloff Gold Key Mysteries out. It's kind of on a little bit of holding pattern right now to find out what's happening with Diamond. So we're waiting to get all that figured out. And other than that, we do have a new title that hit the stores, I believe, today. Gold Key Select Thriller #1. So it's going to look just like this. This is actually the original.
Nice.
But this cover, and it's going to have select stories from issue 1 and 2 of Thriller. And it's a big, I think there's 32 pages in it. And like I said, it should be at your local comic shop today. If not, tell them to order it. And so that's exciting. We're really I'm really excited for the title we're about to talk about with Anthony, but definitely wanted to stay like in the vintage vein with some reprints as well.
Nice. Well, very cool, man. Yeah, I've seen the announcements about it, and I'm looking forward to getting to my LCS this weekend and picking up a copy and checking it out. So this is how many titles in are y'all now?
We started with the first Boris Karloff, and then we have Figgy Furthermore, which Jay Stevens is still working on. He's running a few roadblocks along the way, but that was our second Kickstarter, and now our third one is we're announcing tonight here. And then we have this first of the vintage reprints in stores now. So kind of 4, but we have 2 original titles.
Nice. Okay, very cool. Well, let's bring on Anthony here, and so fellas, lay it on me. Let's hear about this new title that's going to be launching.
Me? All right. All right. So I'm really excited myself to go ahead and announce this. It's been a work in progress for a couple months now. We're at the month mark. So we're going to be. I'm collaborating with. I guess the best word to use it, collaborating with Gold Key Comics and producing an original character called Sonic Saturn, which is going to be a space western with an atomic age guise under it. Bounty hunters, blasting, all that good stuff.
Nice, man. So tell me a little bit about your background and kind of bringing you to this point and how you got connected with the Gold Key bunch.
So I got connected with the Gold Keys the same way as you, via the Kickstarters. I was immediately gravitated to it by basically their mission and the vision of the product. I was absolutely in love with it right off the bat. For context, a little about me. So I run an Instagram page called Pulp Americana. I'm also on TikTok and Threads and Twitter and all that too, but primarily Instagram. And I've pretty much dedicated my art craft to reproducing vintage style artwork. So I worked with like vintage style halftones, classic printmaking styles, basically trying to replicate vintage products, less in the reproduction end and more so in the mimicking end. I was the co-founder of a publisher called Shape Comics with Braden Boyd. Shout out to him if he's watching. So I've just always loved old style printmaking. I love the colors of halftones. And so circling back to that, when I presented Sonic Saturn to the Gold Key team, it was basically like I wanted to make a product that had modern sensibilities of a comic book with printing, coloring, and mix it with the classic aesthetics of comic books, like as far as like layouts, inking styles, and sort of just mesh the best of both worlds that we have today.
Very cool. Okay. Wow. So this sounds like it's something that you've been building to for quite a while, whether you knew or not that this was, what like ultimately how it would take shape.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So Sonic Saturn was previously published under my label, Shape Comics, which we did 2 short runs of it.
Okay.
I wanted to retell the story a little bit because I felt like I wanted to reintroduce the character for not only the previous readers but also the new readers and kind of give them a brand new retelling of the world and how things work around this character and give it a really deep, in-depth like character climb to it. So when I wrote it with the intention of presenting somebody with something with brand new, basically. I guess that's the word I'm trying to use, is give something that feels old but also very refreshing.
Very, very cool. I love that, man. I love that. And looking at your Instagram, I'm bringing your Instagram page up right now, so folks can just kind of get an idea of kind of your aesthetic. This is the Pulp Americana, and if you're looking at the chat, if you're watching the chat, you can see that I dropped the link to his Instagram page, so you can go give him a follow. This is at Pulp Americana on Instagram. You can kind of see some of the artwork. This is really cool. There's some gruesome but fun stuff on here.
Yeah, it was Halloween time. I usually classic horror. I mean, that Boris Karloff. You talk about it. I mean, that's probably one of my main influences in the style of storytelling is like Gold Key. Prior to even Gold Key's resurrection, I took a lot of influence from like Magnus the Robot Fighter, Boris Karloff, Doc Spector, the Cult Files of Doc Spector, Star Trek, obviously. So, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, this is I like this, man. I like this a lot. And then let's see, this is you with, I guess, some different panels from different.
So those shots, to be vague about it, those are some shots from Sonic Saturn, this upcoming.
Oh, nice. Okay, nice.
Lance is cussing right now.
Yeah. Sorry, Lance. I was vague about it. Don't worry.
You're like, wait, how did that get out? That's cool. Hey, I do have to commend you on that jacket, because that jacket is incredibly fantastic. That's awesome. I
don't just write Westerns, I live Westerns.
I know. It looks like it. I like it. All right. Well, very, very cool. And so, okay, so can you guys give what, I guess, tidbits can y'all give us about, because this is going to launch via Kickstarter, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you can tell us about the Kickstarter, like reward, like, because it's not live yet, right?
No. Arnold, would you like me to take the lead, or would you like to take this part?
It's going to be live April 15th, and the preview page should be up, I'd say, within 3-4 days.
Nice.
But Anthony did an amazing job with the Kickstarter page. The rewards look awesome. It's the aesthetic and the vibe just through the whole campaign, everything that we're doing. From one thing I'll say about Anthony is he really appreciates the original Gold Key books. Like, you'll not to give anything away, I'll give one thing away. He will have, like, every old Gold Key book usually has the pinup on the back, kind of like the Virgin cover on the back. So Anthony did touch on that with some of the issues, if not all of them. But you'll find stuff inside the books. There's different elements that call back to the original Gold Key books, which we love. So a couple
covers are very homogenous too.
Yeah. We're really excited about this. It's gonna be super cool.
When I presented the product and when it was accepted, I really wanted, what's the formulator? What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, when we got to the point of, okay, let's do this, I was like, okay, let me make this a love letter to Gold Key. Since we're bringing this back, let me, give a nod to the guys who paved the way, and really put my own mark on this industry, as far as, like, having, I don't know, I took a deep sense of pride having the Gold Key banner on this book, and I really wanted to emphasize on that and show that to the reader. And from what I've seen a lot in comment sections, I haven't really got to touch with the fan base, unfortunately, as much as I wanted to so far. Hopefully we'll get to a better point in that. But I wanted people to understand, because I know I look a little young and stuff, is that I appreciate this as much as you do, and I want you to feel like you're getting something special.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that's been so intriguing for me as a fan watching this resurgence was this idea that this venerable brand, from the beginning, the formation of comics, and we have another guest on here, Shelby Thompson, who just wrote the book on comic book conservation, just had a massively successful Kickstarter. And he pointed out to me, he said, comic books are a truly American art form. And I think that's just such a cool thing. And then to go back to Gold Key, and then to see that rebirthing right here, in these last few years, and then to see these different titles coming out that are, just like you said, it's a marriage of old and new. Yeah, I think it's fantastic, and I love that. It's a young creator. It's younger creators engaging with it, and but putting your own spin on it. Because when you've been in comics for a while, you kind of get, you get in your routines and your roles and everything. But it's neat to see like it represented in a new way. So I'm excited about it. Are there any other tidbits that y'all can share with us about the new series that's coming? Like you said that it was originally represented, or that it was originally presented, but now it's being represented. You're kind of slightly telling it in a different way. Do you know, like, number of issues? Addition, like, is there more story than what people may have seen before? What else can you tell us?
So the story's formatted in a 4-issue telling for this arc. The pacing is going to be, I made the attention, shorter attention spans these days. I made it with the intention of being a quick read, nice, fast, hard hitting. 20 pages on average for each one, and there's mini comics. A lot of good, really fun stuff. I will say there's one thing that people can expect, and I hope you're excited for it as I was excited to write it, is, we've gotten to this point in comics where we like to avoid the tropes. And I feel like so many people avoid the tropes, I can use the tropes, and now it feels new again.
Nice, man. I love it. I love, kind of playing with audience expectations, but also delivering on audience expectations. So we've got a couple of people asking a couple things. So L Green Machine is saying, I used to watch and read Adam Ant as a kid. David Dotson is asking, are you going to reprint Ghost Stories, which was also the favorite of mine?
I thought we always get asked about certain titles, like the Magnus Robot Fighter and stuff like that. I thought Ghost Stories was Dell, but I would love to. We have a relationship with the Boris Karloff estate, so we can't just pick any book out and reprint it without running into potential legal troubles. So we will reprint everything that we can, I guess you'd say. So we always talk internally. We want to redo a Tiger Girl, which was a little one-off. But so no plans right now for Ghost Stories. But all the owners are really big fans of all that esoteric stuff. So I wouldn't say it's not in the future.
Awesome. Okay. And then L Green Machine drops in. He says, love the fresh look and the way you're drawing.
Thank you.
So pretty cool.
Also, Adam Ant rocks. I wanted to put that in there. I was a Boomerang kid growing up. So early 2000s. So a lot of Jetson. There's I guess to add to for all you cartoon lovers out there, Sonic Saturn has a lot of like Jetsons vibes to it. Think if you mix Jetsons with, if you put Clint Eastwood in the Jetsons, what would it look like? That's
oh wow. Okay. That's okay. That just brought a burst of imagery into my mind. All right, that's pretty cool. Okay, any certain like Clint Eastwood classics or?
So I mean, in general, I'm a huge fan of the genre of the spaghetti western. So this book has a ton of homages from the Dollars trilogy, Django, 1966, Django Prepare a Coffin, a lot of those. My Name is Trinity. Once Upon a Time in the West. The list goes on. I have, if there's a Western out there, I've seen it, whether it's the B grade, the A grade. There's some Tombstone homages in there.
Oh, wow.
Magnificent Seven, anything, you name it. I try to cover all the bases. And with the mask of like the aesthetics of the Jetsons with like that rundown nature of like Fallout. So I took Fallout, the Jetsons, Westerns, and then, now we're here.
Wow. Okay. Dude, that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
The biggest storytelling homage style, I guess, is I took the biggest influences from John Byrne and Darwin Cook.
Really? Okay. Okay, very cool. That's a cool mashup right there.
Yeah,
Both of those guys. Wow. Okay. And then okay, so this is going to launch on April you said the 19th?
15th, 15th,
15th. Okay, so it's going to launch April the 15th. It's going to run for how many days?
30.
30 days. And then and what is like what is the goal that y'all are going for, like the initial goal?
I think that the goal is just the bare minimum print cost, 12,000. I think is going to be our goal, and in
Nice.
those 30 days, we're going to be releasing a lot. I would tell whoever's interested in following the campaign, you go to goldkeycomics.com, put your email in, because those subscribers on the email list are going to hear everything first.
Nice. Okay. Yes.
We got a lot
So
of really cool rewards planned. A lot of really cool rewards planned.
do you have a personal favorite among the rewards?
Let's see. There's so many.
Don't say anything you're not supposed to.
Yeah,
Don't
I
say
know.
it.
I'm trying. Yeah, you know, and I can't see Arnold right now telling me no. I mean, honestly, like in general, in classic, if for anybody else who's backed a Gold Key project, you can, for what you can expect, you could get, you know, a soft cover. If you back Figgy furthermore, it's pretty similar in the printing formatting types. You know, soft cover trade back, single
Okay.
issues. I would personally recommend getting both because the covers are really cool, but then we have a lot of other really cool stuff planned. So
Now, is there a hardcover edition also?
yes, we'll be printing in hardcover format.
Okay, cool, very cool. Yeah, I'm a hardcover guy, and so I ended up, I guess the level was soft cover and hardcover. I guess there's one like a level that has both.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I think for the I'm referencing the Boris Karloff one, but yeah, it's so I always tell people, go ahead and jump to that one, and at least get the hardcover or like do both. And I'll tell the folks that are watching right now that may be wondering about it, it's really quality. I was really impressed, and not just the print quality, which I knew was going to be professional, or the like all the little touches, like the slip cover and all that kind of stuff. But it was it was even the way it was bundled in the box. When I opened it up, it had the tissue paper and the sticker and all the little the little crinkle stuff around it. And I was just really, really impressed. I was like, this is top notch. Like, attention to detail is super critical, and you guys nailed it on every front.
That's a shout out to the Gold Key wives.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I've worked with Arnold personally for the past couple months, and just the attention to detail that he brings. He said that I did a good job on the Kickstarter. Arnold did an amazing job cleaning up my mess on that I made on there. I was creativity thrown up onto the page, and then he just mopped it up and made it look pretty.
Nice. Well, man, I'm excited about anything else y'all want us to know, me and the viewers to know about the upcoming Sonic Saturn, right?
Yes.
I'm saying right? Okay, yeah. Anything else we need to know about it?
Just stay tuned for April 15th. There's going to be a lot more unveiled over time.
Awesome.
I'll say one of the artists doing an exclusive for us is one of my favorite comic artists, and I'll say he's local to the Phoenix area, and cannot wait to show his cover. And then he just happens to be my favorite, but all the exclusive covers are amazing. I'm really, really excited to reveal the whole campaign for sure.
Fantastic, man. We're looking forward to it. Thanks for coming on, y'all, and sharing it. Dropping the news here, and so we're excited to watch and see how it starts rolling out, and to watch it to see how they to watch over the course of the 30 days and see stuff revealed. Of course, so you can follow. Y'all can follow Anthony as @Pulp Americana on Instagram and TikTok and all your favorite social medias. And then you can follow Arnold and the rest of the Gold Key team is at gold_key_comics on Instagram. That's correct, right?
Correct.
I got it. Awesome. And then also goldkeycomics.com is the official website. Fantastic. Oh, look. Real James Willie says, Arnold, Anthony, what's up?
Hello, Real James Willie.
Hello.
Good to see you guys. Hey, thanks for everybody who's dropping in. We're just wrapping up this interview with this quick interview and this exclusive announcement from Gold Key Comics on their brand new title that's going to be dropped. The Kickstarter is going to be dropping on April the 15th. Make sure and catch this on the rewind. We'll also be dropping this interview elsewhere under the creator interview section on the YouTube homepage for Carlos Collects Comics. And we'll be sharing it out and watching with great anticipation and excitement. So, guys, thanks for being here tonight and for dropping the news with us. We thank y'all so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks, Carlos. Appreciate it a lot, man.
Of course, thank you.
All right, we'll have to have y'all back on during the Kickstarter at some point to kind of get a feel for how things are going and hear more. And because I really want to see a lot of the information, like I want to see a lot more about it. I'm real excited. So you guys take care. Thanks for being here tonight. All right, folks. Well, hey, y'all I know y'all are anxiously awaiting for this next giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and bring the panel back on right now and switch things back over. But again, big shout out and thanks to Lance and Arnold and Anthony and the rest of the Gold Key team for dropping in tonight. This was an exclusive announcement for their next upcoming project that they've got. It sounds like a lot of fun. Clint Eastwood mashed up with Gold Key Comics and the Jetsons, and yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty cool. You can find out more from the creator at Pulp Americana on Instagram, and you'll be able to see him there and learn more about his aesthetic. We shared some of that. Remember, hashtag Puddin' is going to get you in for your chance to win. And it looks like somebody finally showed up. JT Comics, buddy, what is up?
What's going on?
Yeah. All right, Jen is waking up, getting back up. He's under the weather, though, folks. He's sick. All right, where were you, JT? What adventure were you off on?
Oh, okay, so my daughter runs track, right? So I always have to go to either her meet or pick her up from practice. So
Stop.
That's what I was doing. And then I'm finally on. So
awesome. All right. Okay. So here is the deal. We got a giveaway to do, and then I need to message these guys about it. So the Gold Key wanted to say thanks. So I think we have a giveaway for them, but we need to do this giveaway for the first fashionably late JT. Anthony, what's up, buddy? Oh, nice. Okay, Pulp Americana. Nice. Yes. It was great to have those guys on. I'm really excited. I've been watching the Gold Key resurgence with great interest. It's exciting to see a vintage brand making a new comeback, and that's just really cool. Because look, he brought look at what he brought. Nice. That is,
except for that one.
Yeah, Carlos didn't even hold his composure.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, hey, make sure you tune in. We've got a little bit more to share. We're going to be talking about Pop Culture Con and how that went. Jen I think got knocked down for the count from the convention cred, but I heard that he did a fantastic job with, let's see, no cross collects. There was a, let me see here real quick.
Get better soon, Jen. Patrick Kill.
Oh, where's your face?
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and bring this out. Okay, so we got the first giveaway to do here. Let's see. Okay, so remember, hashtag Puddin will get you a chance to win Batman Adventures number 12, the facsimile. We've got either the superpowers or we've got the blank version here. So, and then if you're a channel member, you can also get, oh my gosh, Batgirl.
Yeah, look at that. That's
That what? Whoa, where did that come from?
Robot Chicken.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it says.
That looks pretty cool. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and do the. Let's go ahead and run this giveaway. I'm going to bring it up in here. In the meantime, Jen, give us the quickest of quick rundowns on Pop Culture Con. Quickest of quick rundowns. The key things we need to know about it.
It was like okay, so Lou Ferrigno was the main, I guess, highlight. And then you also had, Sean Cannon. He was the Karate Kid star, the antagonist in Karate Kid 3. Then you also had the voice actor of Broly that was there, Vic Manana. And then you also had Mehdi Aoi Chowie. He was the animator for the Broly movie, the Dragon Ball's Super Broly movie. I got to do both of their panels, and then I also got to do the Dragon Ball Z panel, which had the original voice actress of Bulma and Kid Goku, and of course Broly, which was also new and old Broly. Same, it was Vic, and then also the original voice of Frieza was there, which is Linda Young. So Linda Young, Tiffany Vollmer, Bulma, and then you had Stephanie. I can't remember. I know her last name is like Molchani. I don't want to butcher her last name, but Stephanie was the original voice of Goku, and also it's Kid Goku and Gohan that actually beats Cell. So I was able to do their panel. I had a great time, and then I also did the cosplay contest. I was a judge on there. It was fantastic. It was a good con. I think I told Edwin that if I was to rate the con, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10 because it was missing a Friday. I told him he could have made way more money on the con just because of its success. He had such a successful con, and it was very family friendly. It was really nice outside. Everyone seemed to have a really great time. Me and Paul had a good time. Paul did an amazing job with private signings, just catering and taking care of people. I even saw Carlos. He was practically the highlight of my day because I felt like shit until I saw Carlos. Yeah, really. I understand. I didn't get a single break. I didn't get a break at all. And then I just look. Out of nowhere.
I just want to tell everybody, look, this is the line. This is the Carlos line to get stuff signed, guys. So I tried for you guys, but
there was not a line.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There was. So this was the line for Carlos, guys, to get stuff. To meet and greet with Carlos Collects. Look at it go. It keeps going.
Don't let Paul troll you guys. That was actually the
Carlos line to get stuff to meet and greet with Carlos.
This line was all the way out to the parking
lot.
What
is this? Like, what is this line actually for?
It's for the con. Before the con opened, everybody was lined up for the con. That was a day one for the con. Everybody was trying to get in. So it's said that, Edwin did a really great job. I'm very proud of him. Michelle, everybody that worked on this, worked their asses off.
That was me and JT.
JT was there.
Wow.
We got to. I ran into JT day one.
Me with Marlon.
Ran into the Fiend. There he goes.
Marlon was like, "You're my best friend." Look at that.
let me show you.
Nice.
You guys some stuff too.
Killer Dolphins said, one of our viewers from Comics on Demand says, I found Paul because of his amazing hair.
Oh yeah, Killer Dolphins. Yeah, you did find me, buddy. He goes,
And
he goes,
JT,
you're
apparently he
professional
owes you
comics,
$25.
that's
You didn't see me at the show.
Yeah, I still got your book. I wasn't there Sunday.
Let me show you this, guys, real quick. So this is actually what I ended up getting signed. You see this? Oh, let me do this real quick. So I ended up getting that signed.
Nice.
Got Larry Hama to sign those, and this is a Lou Ferrigno sketch that someone did,
nice.
And then Lou Ferrigno signed that. Then we got the Todd McFarlane, and then the what is it called, the foil covers, which was signed by Starlin, and then also you got Linda right here. She's over here signing something right here. 1 second, let me try to.
You tilt it a little bit. Tilt it down a little bit.
It's too much roof. There it goes.
She's
She's signing something for me right there. They were very particular about even though when I'm one of the con showrunners and everything, and even with her handler, she was like, "Oh, I can't let you record," and I'm like, "Lady, you do understand that I'm the one that suggested you, right?" And then she instantly just got quiet, and I go, "Listen, this is for the website. This is to promote you guys. It's not for my personal use, but it's to show that this is what she's willing to do for her fans." She had voice recording, all that, and her handler finally got the idea. Oh, this guy's he's trying to help us out here. And then here's a picture with Vic and Paul and myself. I had a pretty, like I said, we had a pretty great time at this. Let me try to show. Let me see. There it goes. There we go. Look at that. Had that one right there. Yeah. So it was.
Yeah, Vic was saying you were kind of close to him. Man.
Yeah, I know. I think Paul's the one that called it up. I was like, "Oh man, you guys are a little close there." And I go, and I had a really great time with Vic. And don't worry, Vic. I'm not gonna tell Funimation that you're real close with me and stuff. Anyways, because he got a lot of heat for dumb shit. But anyways, he's a good dude, man. He really is. He was signing so many guys.
Yeah. The thing I thought was really cool. Let me just throw this in there. The thing that I thought was really cool was I watched him a few times when I went through. He was just so engaged with the fans. He was there for the fans, and I just thought that was really cool.
Well, I tried to. It's just you got to be there for the fans. You got to.
Nobody was there for you, Paul.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody.
Now that's really sick. I like that a lot. Who did the sketch?
I gotta thank Paul because, I had to step away and I couldn't. I was so busy I couldn't even meet Lou Ferrigno. I really wanted to be like, hey, that's my book. But even Paul, there was so much going on. There were so many things that were going on. This is our contest winner. This was
Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus. I'm just trying to.
And those things light up too. Yeah, it was a nice costume.
1 second. There he goes.
Yeah.
Those moved and light up and everything. Yep.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Where's Carlos at? I'm like, he's over there.
Yeah, he was great, man. He was fantastic. Even the Sonic, I think Paul was telling me somebody had made a comment about that Superman should have won, but not this guy. But no, dude, he worked on the helmet. He had the pose. He had everything, man. I'm sorry, but that Superman was a fat ass. He wasn't gonna win. If I look at everything, I look at how much you put into it, and if I see that, these are our winners right here, and I'm gonna show you a close up right here. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
These are our winners right here.
Man.
so-
That's a legit round of winners right there.
I think the guy Carlos should have.
So the thing is that the guy that played, the guy that's Doc Ock, he made the entire thing from scratch. He went from the mechanics, programming it. He had it on his. He had the remote on his hand. He needed assistance from his wife to turn on, there were 2 judges and I was a tiebreaker. The judges actually chose all the right people in my opinion, so I didn't have to really even step in. Liz Barnes, I felt like their choices when they had told me, because they had already pre-picked who the winners were going to be, because the cutoff was at 2 p.m. and I think we had extended it to 2:30 in case of any late guys or late people that showed up. But when the contest was at 6 o'clock, so we had about 22 entries for our second con. The first year that we had close to 26. But also the first year we had it, the judges, I had no control over the judges. This year I had control over the judges. The first year, the judges that were chosen, they chose their friends to win. I found out right after the winners, and I was like, oh no, Iron Giant got screwed over. He made his thing from scratch, and I was like, oh, he's going to take it. And when they told me who the winners were, I was like, wait, Iron Giant's getting second? That girl looks like she just bought her stuff. And then I found out later that girl that had won went to Denny's with the judges and spent her prize money with the judges. And I started getting, so I was like, those judges are never coming back. I'm going to choose my own judges. So this year, the judges that I chose, I told them to just, hey, look, I want fair integrity. I don't want you guys choosing your friends. I want it to be, look, if you bought your costume, you're probably not going to win. But if you made your costume, you are. Okay? I mean, you have a higher chance of winning if you actually worked on your costume. That Mr. Dr. Oct, he 100% made his costume. The Halo guy and the Warhammer 40K Titan over here. He ended up really impressing me too. But I think they were mostly 3D printed. These are 3D printed and everything. And I think that's what, I was looking at. Okay, well, if these are 3D printed and this guy over here, Dr. Oct over here, is stitching, putting things together, using mechanics. It was almost very close because I was like, should I give it to the Halo guys? Yeah, they 3D printed it, but they also had to put it together. They still had to glue it together. They still had to paint it together. I really had to break it down. And then, of course, you got the amateur Sonic the Hedgehog guys. And I'm like, and even Carlos was telling me, he's like, oh, yeah, third place for them is great. And I go, well, right? I mean, they took plaster and mold, and then they took parts of those jugs that you have from from your milk, and they used that and formed it into a helmet, right? So creative. And then they created these visors, and man, I was just like, man, you could have just gotten you could have just gotten a bicycle helmet and just did that with it, right? And they didn't take the easy route. They actually worked really hard on it. And I know who these guys are. I've seen them at movie conventions and stuff like that. But I didn't know who they were until they took their their helmets off. And I told the judges, and I'm like, did you know who these guys are? They're like, no, we didn't. And I was like, this is Jesus and that's Antonio. I see them I go, holy crap, you guys were just Super Mario Bros. A few minutes ago. What happened? They're like, I'm like, you know what would have been cool was if you guys are Super Mario Bros. Inside of those Sonic suits and you took off the zippers and then you turned into Super Mario. They're like, oh, we should have done that. I go, nah, dude, you guys are awesome as Sonic. It was just all around a really great con. It was very family friendly, guys. Like I said, I give it a 9 out of a 10. I wish he had an extra day for the vendors and the dealers, which was a Friday because everybody likes to come out on Fridays and snoop around. But overall, I thought it was a really good con and very solid con to be at. Yeah, so that would be my take right there. Yeah.
All right. You go. I got a few to show.
Okay.
You get none, did you?
Hey, we still got to do a giveaway. We're coming up on an hour into the show, and we got to do our first giveaway. So let's knock this out. Hashtag Puddin' is your chance to win. You get your choice of either of these books, and then we will get members can get the X-Men #1 Marvel Milestone Edition. So these books. All right, so everybody, thanks for being here and viewing. Make sure and go follow Anthony Carranza on Instagram. That's at Pulp Americana. He is the creator behind the new Gold Key Comics title, and you'll be hearing more about that if you follow me on Instagram and here on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's run this giveaway. Good luck to everybody. Here we go.
Good luck, Carlo.
Oh no, here we go. Oh, Mr. Collector, you might have just missed it, buddy.
No,
Let's
you
see.
missed it, Collector. You're
I
out.
saw Dolphins on there.
Collective, you're out.
Liz Barnes wins. Liz Barnes. All right, Liz Barnes, congratulations. Let us know which of these two you'd like. You can get either the blank or you can get the Batgirl action figure. Let us know. Yes, it is rigged. PSK. It is probably was rigged. Paul probably found a way to rig the system.
Yep.
All right, mega rigged. Yes, probably. All right, here we go. Liz, yay, thank you. She wants the Nightwing. Or you can, Liz, you can get this one and have Paul sketch Nightwing on the cover. All right, she's going to take the blank. All right, so Liz, that's going to go to you. Congratulations on that. To everybody else, we've got one more big special giveaway coming up tonight. Thanks to our friends over at Gold Key Comics. They've got a special prize pack, including issue #1 that dropped today of Thrillers, their new reprint series that just dropped and is at your local comic shop today. You get a copy of that, plus a bunch of other Gold Key stuff. They're going to be sending it directly to you. You'll message them directly for that, but they just wanted to say a big shout out and thanks to everybody watching. So we're going to be doing that Gold Key giveaway in just a few minutes here. But congratulations to Liz Barnes. Liz, I just handed off a couple of your books to Paul like last week. There we go. All right, Liz, this blank is yours. Congratulations. Go ahead and drop that here on the stack. That'll go out with you. All right, and then I'll show a couple of the books or a couple of the things that I picked up at the convention. I wanted to make sure, and I know Jen always has a lot to say about everything, but all right. So I just wanted to share a couple of things. So I thought Pop Culture Con, that is now the title for it. Pop Culture Con was fantastic this year. It was family friendly. I always appreciate conventions that take into account taking along small children. So the fact that kids 12 and under went for free with the purchase of an adult pass was huge. And then just the venue was fantastic. The guests were great. Good selection of vendors. My daughter got a 3D printed dragon that she had seen on YouTube. She bought one of them there. And Jim Starlin, I think, was almost having more fun with it than she was, because he took it from her and was playing with it for a while at his booth. Larry Hama is always a pleasure. Didn't get a chance to meet Lou Ferrigno or Sean Kanan, but it was a fun convention all the way around. So it's always good to hear that a small local convention does well and is able to do so. I think they are going to be announcing next year, or that they're doing next year, that they're going to do it again right away next year. So we're looking forward to that. A couple of the fun pickups. I didn't take a single Larry Hama comic book, this year. Instead, I took the official, or maybe unofficial. I don't know if they got his permission to do this or not. So this is the Larry Hama action figure.
Hi.
See, yeah. So look, there he is. So I bought this action figure 2 years ago, just in the hopes that I might see him again. I did, and so he went ahead and he signed the front of it for me, and then he wrote. I asked him if he would inscribe it on the back, and he wrote, "To Carlos, comics will rot your brain." I loved it. So this was by far my favorite item from the convention. I got this signed. Also picked up this print. This is the first page of G.I. Joe number 21, Silent Interlude. The beautiful thing about this is that this is just a print. It looks like original art. I thought it was original art at his booth, but this would have been like a $70,000 page. But this was a print. And so he signed it for me. To Carlos, Larry Hama, don't drink the water. And you can even see the reprint stuff at the bottom. This is all, it was a high-res scan of the original artwork. So this is such a cool pickup for me also. In addition, Jim Starlin didn't get away without signing books for me as well. This is Batman number 423, the second print. That now has Jim Starlin's signature on it. At some point, I'll add Todd McFarlane. And then this little, it's not a jam piece, but it's becoming a storehouse for autographs. This is DC Comics Presents number 26, one of my personal collection picks. There is the late, great George Perez's signature. Down here at the bottom is Jose Delbo's signature. And now it sports a Jim Starlin signature.
Beautiful.
So it's signed by all three of the pencilers on the issue. Now I have to start adding writers, inkers, and letterers. So I only got 2 books signed by Mr. Starlin. One cool thing I will say, so the expensive paper certificates of authenticity that I've been issuing. So for all the panelists that got signatures, they're getting free certificates of authenticity that are stamped with an individual serial number for any of their books that they got signed this week. So that's just one thing I was doing for them, completely for free. I got a bunch of these.
Oh, Killer Dolphin said he got a G.I. Joe 1 from the Lone Star booth. There you go.
He did. That's right. He certainly did. And got it signed by Larry Hama.
Nice.
Yep, that's a good book to have. It's a good book to have. I've got both of my copies of G.I. Joe 1 down here on my display cabinet. So yeah, that's a good book to have signed by him. All right, let me see if I know Jen already shared his favorite parts about the convention. Paul,
yeah, I got my haul to show everybody.
Real quick, Paul, and then real quick, JT.
Oh, yeah, I got 100 bucks.
Well, let me go first then.
Okay,
I only got a few.
Man, you only got one.
I do. No, so what y'all didn't mention was Dave Wilkins was there. So I got this signed. So all the books.
Oh,
I've already seen it 3 times already. So this is the last book that he put out. Green Lantern Corps on it right there. Then I
got bigger than you.
Yeah, I heard something about this. Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, JT.
Yeah, JT said he was smart.
I got both of these signed by Larry Hama.
Nice.
JT. Like if you had it personalized, it was free. So that was the cool thing about Hama.
Both of them were personalized?
Yeah. They both say they're JT. And then I got my first original artwork. So this is Medina. He did this and this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he was sketching them out, and I was like, "Can you make it Miles?" And he was like, "Yeah," but we had to find a marker. Somebody had a red marker, and we used this marker. That's why it looks like that.
I don't know, like Miles. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
That's all I
And
have.
I heard, JT, I did hear through the grapevine that you actually, that you challenged Dave Wilkins to an arm wrestling match. Did I hear that?
I
I
should.
know what my money. I know what my money's
Just
on.
to see. Nah, but
My money's on Will.
he wants to get bigger.
Yeah.
Big.
All right, so this is something, you know, for a lot of people may not realize it because he's always on a different screen than us, but JT is actually a massive fellow. So somebody asked, did the girls have a good time at the convention? Yes, they had a fantastic time. They loved it. But look, this is the picture of JT with us. As y'all can see, he is massive.
And Carlos is standing up straight, guys. So you know.
Yeah,
how
I'm standing up straight. I am 6 feet even, and I'm standing up straight, and that's how much taller than me JT is. The girls were literally jumping. The girls were jumping to be in the picture. All right. So,
Yeah, you're a freaking troll. He's not that tall. Get out of here.
Jen, be quiet. Jen.
The hell are you
No, I
talking-
kid you not. He is
He's shorter than me.
JT is easy 6'8". All right, easy. JT is 6'8", and he's massive. Like, people just don't realize he is huge.
Yeah, guys, and he'll have a comic stag, and then it'll miraculously disappear.
He stole my comics.
No, I didn't. All right, I got a little haul for the Pop Culture Con.
All right, let's see it. Oh wait, no, hang on. I need to show this picture. Wait, let me show this picture, or else I'll get in trouble later. All right, so here I am meeting up with Avi the Bearded Wonder, and one of the probably the biggest celebrity of the convention.
Javi the Bearded Wonder, huh?
No, and then that gentleman over there with the perfectly black beard.
Hey, so I just want to say, guys, this is when Carlos was leaving his booth, so I got one opportunity to take a picture.
We haven't figured out what Paul was looking at, but it wasn't the camera. All right. Oh, and then look, here is Jim Star. Real quick, I'll just show you this real quick. Just real quick. Here's Jim Starlin with the.
Oh yeah, he's got the dragon in his hand.
Oh, that's cool.
He took the dragon from my daughter, and he wanted to play with it.
Did it move? Is that why he was playing with it?
No, it's like it moves, but it's like he just had so much fun with it. My 10-year-old bought it, and then Jim Starlin wanted to play with it the whole time. So that's kind of a cool story for them. And then, you know what the coolest part was? The girls and I sat down, and we've actually been watching the MCU, the Infinity Stone saga. So we were on Endgame. So that night we started watching Endgame, and who makes a cameo in the very beginning of Endgame? Jim Starlin.
Wow.
So I paused it and I pointed it out to them. They're like, "Oh my gosh, we met him!" And he was like, "Oh my gosh, he played with my dragon!" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "That was him, the co-creator of Thanos." All right, Paul, you got a few books. Let's see what you got, buddy.
So I'm gonna show. First, I'm gonna show what I bought from the con. So I've been looking for these. So
Nice.
This is that Batman 612, but if you notice, it is a
Newsstand.
it's a direct sales, but this is a beautiful newsstand copy. So I like Flash. This guy had this book. So I have Flash 92 First Impulse, signed by Mark Wade. I think this is where?
It's Mike Waringo.
Yeah.
Warango. Sorry.
And this is a newsstand copy. So that was pretty cool. Got that one. And I've been looking for this book.
Hey, Paul, I want you to take it for a minute. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. If y'all know this book, this is Caliper Presents #1.
First girl.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna show that up. Yeah, pick this book up.
First girl, guys.
Yes, sir. It shows it on the back of the cover. This is a beautiful copy. I've been looking for one. Yeah. Beautiful book right here. And the last one of my hauls is this book. The guy at the booth knew me and knew I was looking for this book, so I got a Amazing Spider-Man 194, but it is a 1979 direct. First appearance of Black Cat. So
Nice.
that book. Let's see. All right. So these guys showed a few. I had a few. Larry Hama, first appearance of Destro, first print. Cool story on this one. I had dinner with Larry Hama, so I went to his booth, got this one, but he also gave me this to go
What
with
is
it.
that?
His little certificate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Larry Hama. Larry Hama on my G.I. Joe #1. And got the iconic books.
Nice.
423 second printing. Got him to sign it in that pretty color. Everybody knows this one.
Yeah.
Maybe Gauntlet. He says that's where he usually signs the book at. If you give him this book, that's where he usually signs it at. Funny story on this one, when I asked him, he signed it in yellow. That was Future Batman helped me out with that one. Said that would pop on there. Steve Stan.
Yeah, it looks
Funny
nice.
thing on this one, he said Bob Kane called them up and he got in trouble for killing Robin. But he said he always. So I asked him which company was better, Marvel or DC. He said neither. And then this one, the Infinity Gauntlet, got him to sign that one. Funny story on the other one. Oh, and I got that one signed by him. He created Gamora, created a Magnus, right? Magnus. Okay, so these are the last ones I got, and these are Jim Starlin's favorite ones. They signed up there. I showed him the wraparound. He liked the Infinity Stones into Mjolnir because it's a wraparound cover.
Mhm.
This was his, and this was the. He wanted me to give him this one, but I told him I liked it. But this is his favorite one. This is Jim Starlin's favorite one. When he was signing, he stopped and looked at the book, and he was like, "Wow, Gone with the Wind." He said he didn't know anything about it. It must have been a later printing.
Yeah, it's an homage. It's nice.
Yeah, but he was saying like it was later, and he didn't really know about it.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
Death Notes. That came out last year.
Yeah, last year, right? So this is Jim Starlin's favorite book right here. He liked this book a lot. He liked how death was integrated in there. So yeah, that was his favorite book. I got him sign it in yellow. Thank you, Future Batman. That pops a little bit right there. So, yeah.
That's a good idea. I never thought about him signing books that he didn't write.
Well, it's his character, right? He created them, but like I was saying, he didn't know anything about it because like it came out last year, and I think he's off of Marvel stuff. He doesn't know anything that goes on. Like, but he loved the cover.
It's not a bad idea because he did create Thanos, so it makes sense. Now, I will say this because I didn't get to share like
That
all
was
of
his
my
favorite
stuff.
cover, though, guys.
But I will show this that here's a better look at that Lou Ferrigno. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's nice. You said Paul found that book for you?
Which book? This book?
No, he got it sketched, and then
No, this is a sketch that I.
got it.
So the guy that was doing this, well, one of our good friends, Tristan, he was like, "Hey, there's a guy that's doing Lou Ferrigno sketch over there. See what he wants to do." And I was like, I started talking to him, and he was like, "I'll do the sketch for you." And so I paid him, 100 plus or whatever to do the sketch, and then I got Lou Ferrigno to sign at the top. Paul helped me get the signature up there because I couldn't stay and I have to do a panel. And then when I came back, I was like, Paul, make sure he writes the Hulk. And he was like, dude, he was just going through that stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. Then I also got to meet. Hey, before I show this book off, JT, what's your biker club called again? Your comic biker club?
Comic
book fiend club.
There you go. So they hooked me up over here. Ron hooked me up with this. I ended up buying this from Ron for it's the Pro, first print for the Pro. It's signed by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palamati, which is her inker and colorist, right? So I ended up getting this. He had it like at 150, but I was like, Ron, come on, man, this is a 9.6. The person didn't get laid. That's why I didn't come back in 9.8. I should have at least $25 more off. Anyways, Ron's a good dude. He's a good sport. He ended up giving this. Like I was like, oh, steal, Ron, steal. I ended up getting it for 125 from Ron, and to me, and he was just like, hey, dude, you're good people. You're good people.
Right.
I don't mind giving friends the special discounts. So really happy that I saw this and I was able to get this, and just from a good dude too. He knows I'll take really good care of it. So that's always been one of my favorite funny stories. And there's really no difference between a 9.6 or a 9.8 except for the guy having a bad night. I showed this to the fellas about a week ago. This is right before the con. So this is the fourth appearance of Doctor Doom, third appearance of the Wasp, but the first appearance of Ant-Man, Hank Pym outside of Tales to Astonish. So this is a pretty big key, and I was happy that I was able to get it. It's about the condition is about a 4 or 5 or so. That's conservatively graded 4 or 5 or so. Now the other thing that I ended up getting again, this is all thanks to Paul setting things up for everyone and being a good sport. And this is for my son. I actually got this for him. So when he starts growing up, I can just start giving this to him. But the voice actress of Bulma, she ended up signing this. This one says you need a bath, right? It's a little cute thing. And that's it's for my son. So you need a bath. So when he does need a bath, I'm gonna be like, go look at your Bulma pop. It says that you need to go do something. Anyways, got the Goku and the flying nymphs. Also signed by Stephanie, right? So voice of Kid Goku. That's why it's a Dragon Ball one. And the voice of what is it called? Mecha Frieza, when Trunks slices him up and they bring him back. And then had her write down monkey on there because my kid can act like a little ape. And then and this one is actually made out to him. His name is Eli. So got him Kid Raleigh. So has Elijah written up on there. Have these are all things that are gonna go to him. But this is actually going to go to me. So I ended up getting Vic to sign this. And so, Vic Manana signed that. And then Mehdi Awi Chawi signed this. And he wrote down, never give up. And then on the side, Vic wrote down, what is a king to a god? which is something that Cell says to Vegeta when he's beating the crap out of him. You know, I just, like I said, I mean, this is like for me, you know, I mean, out of all the ones, I always try to give myself the coolest one, but I really do think the kid's gonna love these when he grows up. And when most of these people are dead, they're gonna be like, "Who the heck are these?" I'm like, "These are your dead voice actors that your dad hoped to get when we're like, what?" Like, give it to him when he's like 5 or 6, so he can recollect the memories. Oh man, my dad got me these when I was 1. Anyways, those are my showcases for the con. For the most part, I think we all had a pretty good time. I know Paul was like, man. I mean, Paul is a real good sport, man. He is all the time, man. I mean, he trolls, but you guys would be surprised, like the things that he does for his buddies.
Like put their books back.
He actually does. He takes them out, puts them back. Man, there was this one where
All right. So very cool. Some good stuff at the convention. Lots of other stuff going on in comicdom. Hey, next week we're going to be. Let's see. Next week we've got a different episode, and I think in 2 weeks we're going to be doing our next Versus episode. In case y'all didn't know what that was, that's when we take some of the craziest matchups that we can come up with and put them up against one another and have the discussion, knockdown, drag out discussion, and opining about who would win. Well, the next episode of Versus is going to be coming up in 2 weeks from tonight. As you can see, also, I've dropped in the chat, hashtag Gold Key Comics. So I'm excited because Gold Key not only came on and shared exclusive news with us about their next project that is dropping on Kickstarter on April the 15th, but they also are going to be sending out a special gift package giveaway to one lucky winner tonight. You can enter to win that by putting in Gold Key Comics. This is their new book that dropped today. A copy of this will go out with it. It's called Boris Karloff Thriller. Now remember, this is a reprint from the original vintage book that Gold Key put out. So this is a reprint. It did come out in stores today, but you can enter to win by entering hashtag Gold Key Comics. So we're going to run that giveaway in just a minute. Like I said, it's a pretty cool prize package. A few books, including exclusives, and our most recent comic, Gold Key Select Thriller #1. So that'll be a fun thing. That's something cool that I don't even get. So I'm excited to see who gets that one and what you get. What you'll do if you win that is, what's different is you will message Gold Key directly, and I'll verify it with them. I'll send them a message tonight. You send them a message tonight, and that's how they'll know that that's how they'll know who the legit winner was. I mean, I know nobody would ever think about trying to scam or something like that.
Just put my name down, that way we know who it goes to.
But yeah, make sure that you enter to win. It's hashtag Gold Key Comics. We're going to give you just a couple minutes to be doing that. I can see 16 of you have already entered to win. Make sure and hit that like button also. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, in the coming months as we start to get deeper into convention season and start to have more guests, because we do have additional guests, special guests that are going to be coming on over the next few months. New book pickups. There were a few of them.
Well, you got one?
Huh?
Well, you got one?
I didn't pick anything up today.
What the?
I didn't pick anything up today, but I do have some brand new books.
You didn't get this one?
No, Paul, we didn't get any books.
I did not get that one.
The David Nakayama Zatanna foil, guys.
I love David Nakayama.
Yeah, look.
There's not a foil of that, though.
Yeah, that's a foil.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they released the foil.
Yeah, thank you, Jen. I mean, Future Batman. I'm sorry.
Future Batman.
Yeah, what you mean? This thing's a beautiful foil. Look at that. Look at that shiny. Shiny.
I got one too.
No, you ain't got one of these. Crazy.
Nah, I got this.
And also, I got this one, guys. Orange Academy #1, the Scotty Young.
That is not new.
That was new for me.
New for me.
I think I showed the Jeff DeLance one. Oh, I got this one too. Scrabbler.
I heard you had a Miles book.
Yeah, I just showed it to you, didn't I?
That's for me?
No, it ain't for you.
Who's it for then?
For me.
You don't even like Miles. You just picked it
I
up
love
so I can
Miles.
be happy.
And you guys get this one. This one's a cool one. This is Jeff the Land Shark on the Avengers 24, The Rivals.
Overhyped.
Hey, show it on the other side. I can't even see the baby shark.
What baby? There ain't no baby shark, is there?
There's baby sharks.
There's baby shark in the back. Oh, there isn't. I think you're messing, trolling me. Baby shark in the back. Listen to him, guys.
They got some
Sorry,
M&Ms.
there's baby sharks on the back of the big shark, dude.
Oh,
You don't see the baby sharks on the bottom? Little baby sharks.
The same shark.
Okay, you see the one on the corner right there? See the one on the corner?
And I got this one. This is a nice.
Oh, come on.
This is a nice Nightwing with Barkwing right there running into action.
I want to see the baby sharks again, Paul.
There's no baby shark. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
The baby sharks that are at the corner, bro.
Oh yeah, look, this is a Jim Lee. This is Catwoman 80th anniversary, Jim Lee. That one.
Wow.
This is Jim Lee. Where'd Carlos go? Carlos!
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Jim Lee's overrated, but whatever.
Oh man, there you go.
I do. I think he's overrated. I think he's super overrated.
Here we go. Okay. All right.
I think Jeff the Land Shark is overrated.
Fun preps all around. All
That's
right,
good.
let's go and keep it moving along. Paul, they want to know how much for the Starro.
The
Let's
Starro.
see, we've got 19 entries for
Jimmy
the Golden.
Grizzly.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like that.
This one's Titans #21. So, what was that? That's not even. That's Derek True.
Oh no, Derek too.
Oh, they were talking about this one. So this is a Scrambler. Scribbler Unmasked. That's what it's
Is that the one they want to buy?
That's what it was like, a Funko Pop or something.
It's like some kind of variant. Starro the Conqueror. If y'all want, it may be on Comics on Demand, guys. And also on Comics on Demand, I got a full run of this that's going to go up. So just let y'all know.
He's about to have a
Comics on
show.
Demand. Oh, look, I got this nice blade. I think it's like a 1 in 10 or 1 in 25 or something like that. Yeah, blade. Oh, here you go. I think this is a 1 in 50. Uncanny X-Men. I think it's a Gabriel Delgado. It's Gabriel Delgado. And this is the one that JT was talking about. Spider-Man #1, Fry Pie. You got Miles
Spider-Man
versus Moon Knight. Yeah, Fry
That look
Pie.
like Dr. Doom.
Who? No, it's Moon Knight, I think. It ain't Dr. Doom. He don't look like him.
Why he got a mask on like that?
I don't know. I don't think it's Dr. Doom. I don't think Dr. Doom had that color mask. Oh, did we lose Carlos? We'll miss you.
All right, folks. I was just waiting until you were done talking. All right. All right, folks. Hey, let's go ahead and do this giveaway. Big shout out to Gold Key Comics for coming on and dropping this exclusive bit of news about the launch of their new comic series. Big shout out to Anthony Carranza at Pulp Americana on Instagram for just coming over and for checking things out and for hanging out with us tonight to tell us about his latest story. Can't wait to hear more about it. Remember, their Kickstarter launches on April the 15th. Connect with me on Instagram at CarlSpecsComics so I can share more of what I'm seeing. And like I said, if you go to goldkeycomics.com, you can sign up for their email newsletter, and that will keep you up to date on all their new happenings. Let's go ahead and bring this on, and there we go. All right, hashtag Gold Key Comics. Hey, to the almost 30 people that have come through tonight and viewed, make sure and hit that like button. Make sure and subscribe. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and run this. Good luck to everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck, Carlos.
Hey, this is one I wouldn't mind winning myself, but I can't. So,
El Green.
What?
Rats.
El
El Green don't even like Gold Key.
All right, El Green Machine, congratulations, buddy. Hey, this is going to be the one time you will not message me about winning. So what you'll do is you'll on Instagram, you'll at gold_key_comics. You will you can message them to say, hey, I'm Larry Green and I'm the winner. Also, what I'd like you to do, El Green, is I want you to just send me a quick text block with your full name, your mailing address, and just saying, hey, it's Larry and I'm the winner of this show. I'm going to pass that information on to them. What is this? Okay. But yeah, I'm going to pass that on to him. But excited for you, buddy. I hope you enjoy it. Fantastic win, because there's some, they're going to throw some cool Gold Key swag in there for this particular one. So Larry, El Green, make sure and send me, like I said, a quick text block with your full mailing address, and I'm going to forward it on to them. You can also message them, but I'll message it to them as well and let them know that you are the lucky winner. For everybody else, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. As always, it's a lot of fun to hang out with everybody and do this. And remember, next week we will be back on with, I'm not sure what the topic is for next week, but in 2 weeks we will be on for Versus 5, and we're going to be debating and brawling over who the winners are in all those different death-defying battles. All right, the guys are showing off their biggest swag, their cool stuff, but I'm happy with my Larry Hama action figure that I got him to sign. All right, folks, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, and we will see you Friday night, 6 p.m. for an abbreviated episode of Comics on Demand. Remember, this Friday, it's only going to run from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central for 2 hours. So we look forward to you being with us tonight. On Friday night. I just got over RSV. Yeah, Jen, they're all pulling for you. They want you to feel better.
It might be it, guys.
I'm sorry, I'm not over here falling asleep and shit.
Comics on Demand, guys.
All right, we'll see you on Friday. Take care. Peace out.